Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today is Analyzing Data, section 12.3. You're going to probably find this one the easiest one because it's probably the one that you remember the most from particularly geometry and algebra 1. Because look at measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency include the mean, the median, the mode, and I will also say the range. Okay. The range is just, well, hopefully you remember, it's just biggest value minus littlest value, and that's it. So in this set you would just go 5 minus 1, and the range of numbers is 4, which means from the highest to the lowest the total amount of numbers is 4. So what I would have you do, again, remember these notes you're taking kind of on your own, and you would have lined paper, and I would ask you to write certain things down. I would probably have you just copy that entire box of mean, median, and mode because it gives you the definitions and it gives you an example. So I would pause for a second, copy that box right there, and come back in just a second. Now with the mode, it can happen more than once, and that's what this bimodal thing means. Like for this set, there's 2 2s and 2 5s, so the mode is 2 and 5, hence bimodal. There can actually be 3, 4, 5, there can be a ton of modes. There also can be no mode. So if there wasn't an extra 2 and 5 there, and you just had 1, 2, 3, 5, there's no mode, and that's really what you write, no mode. Example 1, you can see how they're kind of going through it here. Find the mean, median, and mode for this set of data. So of course the mean, you add all the terms up, and you divide by the number of terms. The mode and the median, it might be easier if you put them in order from least to greatest. Okay, least to greatest, start slashing off things from each end. So I've got 62 and 99, 89, 98, and I keep going here, and I see that the median is the middle number, right? If there were 2 values here, you would take the average of them. Okay, the mode again is the most occurring number. Okay, so they give you what you got. I want you to try quick check 1, the mean, median, mode of these. Go ahead and press pause, come back and check the answer. Alright, so you can see what I did here is I wrote them all in order first, found the mean by just adding them up and dividing by the number of terms, found the median by finding the middle number, and found the mode because it showed up more than once. Now again, if there was an extra number here, I would take the average of the 2 middle terms. Okay, that happens whenever there's an even amount of numbers. Okay. Alright, so next is box and whisker plots on the next page. Okay. So we've got quartiles. It kind of defines that a little bit as each quarter of this, like so. Okay. First quartile, second quartile, third quartile, fourth quartile. Okay. So to find these, the median, well, you just put them in order and you find the middle number. So the middle number here, of course, is 60.5 because it's halfway between these two. Really, again, you find that by going 58 plus 63 divided by 2.
Thank you.
Same thing here. 71 plus 74 divided by 2. Same thing here. 82 plus 84 divided by 2, and so on. And that's how they're finding those median quartiles. And that's what I was saying earlier, is when it's an even number, so there's 6 numbers here to find the middle one, you take the average of that. Okay? So the median doesn't always show up in your set. Now, once I find those numbers, you see what they did here, the actual median, the median of the lower, the median of the upper, you can do your box and whisker plots. So right here is 60.5, right here is 72.5, right here is 83, those 3 quartiles I found. So you just put lines there, you connect your dots, and then you put whiskers at the end, and the whiskers really come from this point right here to this point right here. Okay, and the points are just your end of your data, 86 and 56 right there. Okay, so what I want you to look at here is, again, they kind of go through the steps on example 3. They give you a set of data, you put it in order, find the median, find the lower quartile, which now the median kind of splits this in half. So you got 4 numbers here and 4 numbers here. Median right here is 76. Median right here is 91. You're going to now use those dots. See how they did this? And then again, put a dot put lines through those mid 3 points like that and connect them to form the whiskers, which make it look like that in the end. Okay, I want you to try quick check 3. Go ahead and press pause. Try quick check 3. Use this. The whole way that this works is just like this problem. Okay, go through and try it on your own. Alright, here's the answers for quick check 3. Again, I put them in order. The median of the data was 35. I found the median of the first half, the median of the second half. I plotted those points at 30, at 35, and at 42.5. Put my lines there, connected them, put my dots at the first two, which is 28 and 47. 28, the first one, and the last one, 47. Connected my whiskers at the end. That is a box and whisker plot. Okay. Next, we're going to go into the last page here, I believe, of the notes. Make sure I'm saying that right. Nope, I'd take that back. There is one more. We're not going to do example 4. Okay, we're going to skip right to example 5. Using percentiles. This is a little bit confusing, I won't lie. Okay, so the 20th and 65th percentiles, we want to find those. Well, there's 20 values here. So what I want to do, look up the 20 values. 20% should fall below the 20th percentile. 65 should fall below the 65th percentile. So you just take the number of terms times 20 as a decimal, which is 0.20, and the fourth term right here is 45. You always go to the next one. Everything falls below that. Again, same thing here. 20 times 0.65, which is 65%, is the 13th term. The 13th, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. The 13th term is right there. So from here down is how they get 87 to be the 65th percentile. So again, you're just finding the number that coordinates with it. The next term is what your answer is. Okay. So the 0th percentile, well, 0 would be here, so the next one would be 21. Hence, this is 21. Okay. For the 45th percentile, so I would go 20 times 0.45. I get 9. Let's find the 9th term. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next term is the answer. There it is, 65. Okay. Again, 20 times 0.55 equals 11. The 11th term is, let's see, 65, right? Because this was 9, 10, 11. So the next term is 71. So the answer here is 71. Okay. So again, it's everything below that. So we need to go up to the next one to make it work. Okay. Next example is 6. Up at the top, it's just quickly define what an outlier is. An outlier basically is a number that is just way too big or way too small for your set of data. It basically makes the mean either go way up or way down depending on how big or small the number is. If I look at this set of data, you can see how spread apart these are. Only 3 apart, 0, 6, 0, 8. And then also I got one set that's 25 apart. This is kind of like when we take a test and the average is a 70, yet I have somebody who got like a 98%. Okay, that's going to make the class average go way up compared to what it really was. So that's what an outlier is. So of course when it says which one is the outlier, you would just see which number kind of stands out compared to the rest. That's really what it is. So in part A, it says suppose the values in example 6 are measurements of water temperature in a lake. Would you discard the outlier? Well, if it's the temperatures of a lake really over a set of days, how in the world is it going to go from all of these all of a sudden up to 98 degrees? I'd probably discount that if it was water. However, in part B, suppose that it represents the number of customers in a small restaurant each night during the 1 week. I probably wouldn't, because you're thinking about the course of a week. Maybe this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or excuse me, maybe this is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there's a little bit more, and then Saturday's their busy night. Well, then that would probably make sense in terms of what they need. Okay. Your homework is number 1 through 6, 8 through 11. If you want to go through all this, do what you're supposed to do. It's all on this one page. Matter of fact, I can probably just show you this, and otherwise it will be on Google Classroom as well. Have a good day.